Hello everybody, and today we'll be doing sync from CyberSecLabs. It's actually been a while since my last video, but yeah, we'll be doing sync today. It's 9 out of 10, but doesn't feel like it, to be honest. So I'm gonna ping it, and it's up. So we can start off with an nmap scan. We can scan on all ports, but I already did that. So I'm gonna head over there right now to sync. CyberSecLabs sync, capital S. There we go. And now we can cat that out. There we go. Alright, so we can check this out. We have port 53, which is DNS. We have port 88, which is Kerberos. 135, Microsoft RPC. We have SMB, LDAP. We can see WinRM, so maybe we can log in with Evil-WinRM. That's about it. So we can start off by our usual methodology. We can start by enumerating LDAP, and then maybe we can start with something like Kabroot. But we can also check out the SMB with the Enum for Linux, or just SMB client. So I actually wrote a script to do that for us. It was a really simple bash script that I just wrote, just so it's easier. I have a GitHub. I posted it on GitHub, so you guys can check that out. I'll leave it in the description below. Pretty much all you need to do, you can see the syntax, IP address, so 172.30.136. And also we'll need to add it to our Etsy host file. So sync.csl, and then we also need the domain controller name, and we can see that's right here. Just sync in all caps, so we'll add that in there, and you also have to add it into your Etsy host, but I already did that. So we just run that. You can see it enumerates LDAP for us, and it'll start enumerating SMB, running for Enum for Linux as well as SMB client, and also checks for zero logon, which is that vulnerability released last month. And it also has, it also runs Kabroot at the end. It'll ask you if you want to run Kabroot. I just did it because I wrote the script because I got tired of, typing out all these commands. Wanted to do it all at once. So, yeah, you can see it's checking if it's vulnerable to zero logon. It finished enumerating LDAP, so we can check that out. Puts in this file right here. We can go over to LDAP. We can cat it out. And we can see what's in here. So you can see it ran an nmap script. It's right here. That's the command. We don't really see much here. Nothing really that interesting. So nothing. And it looks like it's vulnerable to zero logon, but we're not going to do that because I don't think that's how we're supposed to do it. So we can start off by running Kabroot now. Just type in yes and it'll run it for us. And while that's running, we can also check out the Enum for Linux. I don't think they'll give us anything though. Yeah, it doesn't really give us anything. So we can also check out the SMB client. See if it found anything. Looks like I did find some shares. Admin, C, department. That's unusual. We can check that out. IPC, netlogon, sysvol. Alright, that's interesting. You can see if it finds any users. It did. Guest, manager, administrator, Clark, sysadmin. So, yeah, we can check out that department because that's interesting. And I'll just type in department. Looks like we can't log in. And we do see a couple of directories. Accounts, development, IT, marketing, sales, server operators, support, taxation. All of this is 0. That means the size of the directory is 0, so there's nothing in there. So yeah, so there's nothing in there. We won't get much out of that. You can actually go through it one by one, but there's nothing here. So you're not going to get anything there. We can also try to connect to some other shares, C, but no, nothing. So we're not going to get anything else, but we do have these usernames right over here, so maybe we can try to put it into a users list and run asrep roast. So yeah, maybe we can get some hashes out of it. So I'm going to make a users file with guest, manager, Clark, and who else? Sysadmin. I'll throw administrator in there too. Okay, and now we can just run GetNPUsers, and then I think we need the sync.csl. And what else do we need? Don't remember the command. We can go on hacktricks over here to the Active Directory methodology. We can head down over here to the over here. Only one or several usernames, and we can just run that. So, yep. We can just type in users file. So users file, users format John, and I think it's just output after that. Yep, output file. And we just call it hashes.asrup roast. Okay, let's say we got 4 of them. I think there were 5 users if we cat that out. Yeah, so guest, Clark. Okay, so skip manager. So that means we have a manager hash. We can cat it out and we can see that we do have a hash for manager. So I'm just gonna kill this, and we can now do we can try to crack it with John the Ripper. We can use a word list. So we'll use RACU, and we'll also specify the hash, and we'll see if it finds anything for us. Hopefully it finds us a password, and maybe we can try to log in with it. Alright, and it's done. Let's say the password is exclamation mark milkshake in all caps, exclamation mark. What we can do is try to log in with it. So Evil-WinRM, since we saw that port open, and we can just specify username as manager and the password. I should have put in quotes because of the exclamation mark. We can also try psexec. So we'll need manager :password, put that in quotes at 172.31.36. We'll see if anything's work. This doesn't work, so I guess psexec doesn't work. It can't fight a writable share. We'll hope Evil-WinRM works, but if that doesn't work, we can try to pass that around. Yeah, so it didn't work. So when it doesn't work, one of the things you can think of doing is just passing the password around so some other user has that same password. So I'll move manager to the bottom just because crap-exec is like that. It stops once it finds a successful password. So we'll put in manager at the bottom, and now we can try to run crap-exec, and we'll run it against SMB and this IP address, users file, and the password is milkshake. We'll run it like that, and you can see it goes through all these to try to find if the login is valid, and it doesn't work. So maybe we can try to change it to WinRM, but I doubt that'll work either. Yeah, so that doesn't work for any of them. But we do have a valid pair of credentials, so maybe we can try to run secretsdump. So secretsdump, we can run it like that, and we just have to specify sync.csl, and then we have to specify the username, which is manager, password, which is milkshake at 172.31.36. And I'll see if it can find some hashes for us, and it does find hashes for us. You can see using this login credentials that we found, we do have all the hashes. It dumped out the hashes from the ntds.dit file. So we have the administrator hash, so we can just take that. We can try to log in with psexec, so or WinRM. So yeah, we can psexec. Now we can do the username, which is the administrator, @36, and then hashes. Let me just paste that in there. You can see it did find a writable share. We do who am I? We are NT authority system. So why don't we have into users, and we can into administrator, CD desktop. Oops, not ls there, and that's your system flag. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pretty simple actually, unless this wasn't the intended way to do it. but it was rated 9 out of 10. It wasn't that difficult. I actually found some other ones more difficult, but yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and I'll see you guys next time.